Okay. Think we're live? Okay. Think we're live? Sound should be decent. Okay, guys. Let's put, because I have terrible news for you. Terrible news today. Terrible news. Now, we put the chat under our ends because we need. So, I ask you a little bit of patience. Really little bit. I'm coming. Because we have terrible news today and we need to fix them. Okay. So, today we got an email. Let's wait another couple of minutes for read this email. Let's drink this water because this email is strong. Okay, let's go. Let's read this email. This email is from Yo-Yo itself. Hello Spartacus, here is Yo-Yo. I personally believe that Galadriel is totally IMBA. Now, you will ask me why. Her range AoE is way too strong, and is not possible to counter. If you combine it with her insane spellcaster's ability, you have an absolutely OP monster. Please, let's start a civil war on modding Union, so we can finally remove Galadriel from the game. Best regards, Yo-Yo. Okay guys, let's go. So, let me allow you to explain this format to you. This format is called It's IMBA or Do You Suck? We receive complainings about players of the Edain PvP community and we analyze the replay that is sent to us and we will try to understand if the object that they are referring to in the email is actually completely broken and unstoppable or actually they just suck at the game because they make so many mistakes. This will be the format of the game. So, we'll start with an email from Yo-Yo and we will try to understand if Yo-Yo suck or Galadriel is literally broken. Let's start with the game. So, we have Yo-Yo as Gondor and Smergolum as Lorien. So, Smergolum is the player that uses the maybe, we don't know, OP Galadriel, and Yo-Yo is actually the guy that wasn't able to counter it. Okay, let's start to understand. He split. We are in the map that I could never pronounce the name, which is way too long and too OP. It's not possible. So we start with Yo-Yo splitting his arm in two sides, taking the empty spot and creeping the goblins. So until here, we can definitely say that Galadriel is IMBA because at the moment is a completely perfect game from Yo-Yo. You see, he is not banking, he is producing, he's queuing up 2 Battalion of Soldier, which I personally don't like, but it's still legit, Using the horn in the right way, creeping correctly, allowing, starting with 2 swords, since he knows that his opponent is Lorien, so he will not be able to spam out cavalry as soon as possible. So far so good, so far a good game for Yo-Yo. Queuing up another Battalion of Swordmen. I'm on his vision, okay? I will not, I'm not care about Gollum. Scripting correctly, ignoring this little goblin and trying to destroy this, since the DPS of this goblin is literally too low. Going directly for creeping the troll with 2 Battalion of Swords and the Scout Zero, which is fine. Basically, you trigger the troll with your Scout Zero, you go back, let's see. Perfect creeping. Is the stance on aggressive, which is bad at the moment. You should put that on defensive and after them in aggressive, but it's still a minor mistake, which is not relevant. So, creeping and instantly level 3. Wow! This is so bad for the game. Well, let's go ahead, we don't care about it. We need about Galliard. So, see? Stable first, which is really good against Lorien. Trying to deny the bad position for from Gollum. This soldier can actually win this in formation, but the first mistake from Yo-Yo because he's fighting Scout Hero. So he should instantly retreat. First mistake by Yo-Yo, but still 200 doesn't matter so much. Contact nice. This build order makes sense. Barracks, farm outside into cav from the creeping. This build order from Yo-Yo make really sense. And actually I think now he's going for the central spell, which make even more sense. Let's have a look at the overall situation. Gollum is doing more or less the same. Actually pretty same skill level, I feel like. Yo-Yo shouldn't never fight this, because he's leveling up the army of Lorien. In this game it's not possible to trade, you need to retreat. Trading this is a waste of time. So another little mistake from Yo-Yo. Creeping here at the same time in a good way. He's getting harassed, but he's counter-harassing. So the thing that he can do with this battalion is going directly over here and try to deny the harass. You see? Yeah, perfect. So far so good. And maybe he can even build by the rebuild for deny, take a little bit more time. Gollum is going for, I don't know what kind of strategy. Seems rushing the central spell. If this farm will go down, okay, rebuild taken. Yeah. So far so good from Yo-Yo. Little bank. No soldier queuing up. First mistake from Yo-Yo. First mistake, guys. This is a huge mistake. He's banking and not producing at the same time. First mistake. It's an index. Maybe the Yo-Yo suck? We don't know yet. We need to analyze. Gollum is going for Sanctuary first, which makes sense because you buy supply. Okay. Gollum is clamping a little bit with his Lorien, which is still in the meta, because actually he has level up soldier. So I think it's pretty okay. I think Gollum is rushing, by the way, the central spell, which make little sense because the horn is a must. So if you want to rush the central spell, you need to use brain, since you should build horn first into central spell, which is really okay. So we have a clamp battle. Maybe Yo-Yo will micro, or maybe no. Let's see. Oh, nice spell with jazz from Gollum. He hide his spikes. Really cool. Still bank from Yo-Yo. Is supply under production? Or he supplied? Yo-Yo supply block, guys. Yo-Yo supply block. Constantly bank it and not getting supply in time. Not good. Second huge mistake. He could do that better in this scenario. And if he's not supply block, he could have at least 2 battalion more out already, and even 1 battalion of cavalry. So, let's see. Still bank from Yo-Yo, which is absolutely not good. We repeat that. If you have a bank, it's a shame. No clear information about the strategy of Gorum, but at the moment it's pretty obvious that he's going for mass Lorian units, sword pikes. Maybe Bjorns a little bit later. 1k bank from Yo-Yo, which is huge. No eco upgrade on the way. Not producing soldier. Still supply block from before. And no cavalry in production. Huge mistake by Yo-Yo. Cavalry now and queuing up some soldier. And maybe one here and another supply. This is okay. At least he learned the lesson. When you don't know how to spend your money, just buy something. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, just buy something. So, we have arrow volley. Let's see the damage. Nice. But now this barrage, which actually a good cast. Here Yo-Yo should trample. Bad micro. Now he did it. Maybe he will be able to kill this level up units. If you let him escape, it's a huge mistake. Okay, level 4 battalion, level 4, level 4, level 3, level 4. All level up units. This game, okay, nearly 2k bank from Yo-Yo, doing nothing. At the moment he could be nearly on 400 supply more, but at the moment he's doing nothing with his money. He likes banks because he thinks that the game will give it back interest, but it's not the case of RTS. If you leave money here, it's money unspent, you potentially could have at least 6 battalion more of sword, another 500 supply already done, and 1 hero out. So, this is completely not good. Absolutely not good. Hey, Yo-Yo at the moment is better than me, eh? No offense, Yo-Yo. It's just part of the series. Okay, he's scripting this. Banking, still over 1k bank, always. This is not good. You have still 6 battalion, they can take an outpost. You can do whatever you want. Oh, an outpost is out from Smergolem, which is cool. Ranger tents. Nice transition. So basically we'll do a transition into Rangers, which is actually a good idea. And this game is actually really slow. Not even comparable to the game that I saw from Luke at the moment. Luke is way dynamic. This is a solid way to play, but still is doing actually nothing. What is the sound? What is the sound? A heroes is out. Yeah, Faramir. Okay. Hellk Riders. The trample damage of these Hellk Riders, as you see, are really bad, since they cannot trample sword without die. But I think they can counter cavalry pretty good. So, let's focus. Faramir is on the battlefield, which is pretty nice. Still 1k bank, guys. We are taking a look of this bank. It's always constantly 1k. Now he's going down because he's buying towers, queuing up some rangers, and not buying supply. You see 500, buy supply. Instantly. Why you wait? What are you waiting for? Okay, and now we start the clamp battle. Archer clamp with Florian against potentially a development arch clamp of Gondor. So I personally don't like this game, but it's a personal feedback because I think the game is pretty boring at the moment. Nice top damage. Health Riders are, I don't know if they're good. In the past they used to be good because you can combine them with Silver Thorns and you know, they deal a ton of damage. So what are you doing? Are you attacking this outpost? Golem nearly took a bank. Okay, pretty normal. We can see both banking. So we can see an entire clump of stuff to creeping this. To harass this. Which is really not efficient. I need to adjust my voice down for this series because I need to be way more quiet and cold because this year I decided. Nice Ranger Visage on the Hulks and nearly one-shotted the entire battalion, so this is a good way to counter X Rider, and we see that these Hulk Riders deal no impact in the game at the moment. So I see nothing OP. Fighting this war with Ranger is absolutely not a good idea, I feel like. Okay. These soldiers are actually pretty cool because they slow down units. So at the moment I feel like Yo-Yo need an outpost. The IQ move here is to take an outpost as well, restart cavalry production since you have a shit ton of money, you see? You have a shit ton of money, restart cavalry production, going for mass upgrade, sniping the pikes and the Health Riders and trample everything with... what's this archers battle? And trample everything with cavalry. So, this game starts to lose my interest at the moment.
Soldier battalion standing by.
Feel like it's really not dynamic. You don't have to clamp against X-Rider. This is completely wrong. You need to take example from Luke. Luke divide his army into sides of equally army composition, and you can counter it. You don't need to clamp. This is completely wrong. Clamp, bring this. Here we are, what bring you clamp against Lorien. And the archers will clean the rest. Nice, finally Yo-Yo take the outpost, and he has still over 1,500 eco in the bank. For spell points, maybe finally the central spell will be taken. Nothing happening in the map at the moment. If not this Egg Rider trying to do something here, but nothing special. I think Yo-Yo is still on level 1, while Golem is on level 3 inside and level 1 outside. So, I mean, nice barrage on the Hulks, but they don't deal so much damage against Sword. The real damage from the Hulks are from against cavalry. See how they easily die. By the way, I think there is a banner carrier somewhere. So basically take no damage from this. Nice move. This Lorien Clump is level up and it starts to become really scary. But also Yo-Yo has a level up army. And this clumping game going around with this Among Us clump. I think, yeah, you should doing what Luke teach to you. 2 battalion of Ranger, 1 of Pikes and 1 of Sword here to counter this, and what Luke and what Golem is doing. 2 equally sized army with the same army composition and wrap them up. With 1 huge clump, you can't really win. At least it feels like this in this version, which is actually good. So, since game starts to become a little bit boring. I might speed up a little bit, but I forget how to do, honestly. Here we are. Speed up a little bit because at the moment this game is a little bit boring. Clamping. So we speed up a little bit. Huge clamp here. Where is Galadriel? I wanted to analyze her. Let's have a look at the bank. Smergolum, nice bank, nothing. And Yo-Yo still on 2k. Actually can have his huge bank. Basically Yo-Yo is not reproducing his army, he's just going around without losing that and keeping his army alive, so actually he doesn't need to spend. And using the heal, the cooldown of this heal is way too short. The ability should stay like 5 seconds on the battlefield, no more. Otherwise it's just free units that spam out for free every time, you see? Replacing. It's not so good. Okay. So he's clamping here. I think he has Force Blade. At the moment the game is over, to me. Gollum has way more eco, better army, better setup, better macro behind. So at the moment, I think Gollum can do whatever he wants. Now Yo-Yo is going with this huge clamp, with this huge amount of ranger and archer clamp. This is actually the thing that I really don't like. What's this? You should... Only this part of the army is fighting. This is AFK. Oh, hello, I'm taking a beer here while I'm waiting for fight. You can just put 2 battalion of sword here and try to kill this, maybe. You know? But at the moment the fight is on your favor. These elk riders are FAK here. Yes, they are. Now Radagast I think will clean them up. I have this feeling. Oh no, Pax is here. Let's see the damage of this Radagast. Lol. I mean, okay. Like riders. Actually, this spell destroyed all. Trandwil is level 5. This Elk Rider has absolutely little impact in the game. Really little. I think this micromanagement of Trandwil is absolutely amazing. Okay. Maybe he will die. He deserved to die. Oh, 1 HP of Trandwil. 1 HP. Gollum is cleaning up the outpost in the meanwhile. Nice move. While Yo-Yo is trying to recruit his entire army again, I guess. But he has still a huge amount of money and nearly eagles on the way, so I think Yo-Yo is completing the game. He just needs to spend his money more. I feel like the macro of Yo-Yo in this game is really sloppy. Okay, let's speed up a little bit more the game. Creeping, creating the clamp. Gollum cannot end the game. Here we are. Galadriel on level 1. Let's see the impact yes, of Galadriel in the game. So still taking the clamp. Fighting clamp versus clamp. Sorry guys, I cannot emphasize this game so much because it's not so good. Okay. Galadriel. Let's see the impact. Galadriel level 1. Killing the buildings, focusing fire. Using the level 6. Let's have a look at it. Arrow volley. Really not killing this hero. Use level up. Fuck. Level 10 abilities? Seriously? I don't know, still Galadriel. Okay. The entire army of Yo-Yo vanished. Still Chukei Bank. Okay, the beyond Chukei Bank without a supply. Not producing. Not producing. GG. So, let's go back to the game. To the email. Let's go back to the email. Hello Spartacle, here's his Yo-Yo. I personally believe that Galadriel is totally IMBA. Now, you will ask me why. Her range AoE. Range AoE? Let's underline this. It's possible in this. Oh, what's wrong with my mouse? Range AoE is way too strong and this is not possible to counter. So range AoE. If you combine it with the design has spellcast ability, you have an absolutely OP monster. Plus, let's start a civil war of my yeah. Okay. First of all, Galadriel nearly didn't use her range AoE. Galadriel nearly didn't use her range AoE. That's why. First point. First of all, Galadriel didn't use her range AoE, but used his ring hero form, which is a level 6 spell. Second point. Your macro with caps was way too bad. Always bank with more K. With more K like this. And CP block. 3. Clamping. Get punished by Radagast, which is broken. No, it's not. Which is monster. 4. Arrow volley is dump. Okay. 5. X riders are potatoes. Potatoes with more S. Yes. Like this. Like this. Wait, I will explain you later. elk riders are potatoes. They did nothing if not going around drunk. 6. You take bad trade in early game. Okay, claviget. Early game. 7. Since you bank with more K, your eco upgrade were too bad. You should stay on cav more and do a transition to rangers later. Since you bank, yeah, you have that. 8. You lost the game because Gollum macro this number better than you. So guys, we have the result. Is Galadriel IMBA or you suck? This, my friend, there is only one reply to this. You suck. Galadriel didn't use her in range AoE. Your macro was way too bad. Always bang and simply block. Clamping get punished by Ragnar, which is monster. Arovol is fucking dumb. Hellrider are potatoes, 100%. Hellriders are dumb as fuck. They did nothing in the entire game if not going around drunk. You take bait trade in early game. Since you bank, your eco break were too bad. You should stay more on cav and do a transition to rangers later. Exactly. You lost the game because macro was this number better than you. The result is you, my friend, you suck. It's not IMBA, you suck. This is the reply. Okay guys, this was the first episode of Is IMBA or Do You Suck? So, let's clarify some point. I completely faked this email from Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo didn't write nothing about it. I just used this replay to try to explain you the format of the series. This will be the format of the series. Will be not salty series, so I will not get salty during the game. Sadly, I will try to keep highest blood during the entire replay. I will try to analyze the replay, underline mistake, and so you shouldn't take it personally if I say that you suck, because it's a part of the format. Again, Yo-Yo didn't write this email to me. I completely write myself before the replay started, just for emphasize this game. By the way, Seleukos, Health Riders did nothing. They didn't even level up. They killed nothing. They are shit, and you can counter with 1 battalion of rangers. And Yo-Yo at number 9. You didn't split with more T, like this, with more T. Equal clamp like a watermelon under the sun. Yeah, this is good. I think this is all. We underline. So This is the format of the it's IMBA or do you suck. You basically send me a replay where you think that something is IMBA. You write me a nice email like this. You need to emphasize that the thing is a little bit IMBA, and you complain. You need to complain a lot. This is the part of the game. You need to complain. And one time you complain, I will just analyze the replay, and I will say if that thing is IMBA or you just suck it in the game. So for tonight, it's all. We did 2 streams, which was really nice. See you next time. Bye bye.